100 gram.
Over 200,000 Calgarians take the CTrain downtown to work every single day, yet that only represents about 15% of the city. So today we're riding the CTrain and interviewing passengers to find out why. Let's go. I feel like this is going to be a lot of rejection for sure. Yeah. Hey, excuse me guys. Sorry to bother you. We're filming a YouTube channel about the CTrain. All right, we're filming something. You want to be a part of it? My first question is just, why do you guys take the CTrain?
Mostly just to get to work for me.
Rush hour can be really bad, and the train, it's always sustainable, especially compared to some busing and stuff too. Like, the train will always be there, it comes every frequently, you know?
Why do you take the CTrain?
For work mostly. I live pretty close to the train station, so it's cheaper than paying for parking downtown.
Easier to get to work than driving. I just moved here, so literally my first day on the train.
Because it's the most reliable transportation in town.
Parking in downtown is a little expensive, so sometimes the better economic decision is just taking a train.
Okay.
Especially to go to work.
What's one of your favorite parts about riding the CTrain?
Traffic sometimes, I can see the backup on Boat Trail or Sarcee, and you're like, okay.
I get on the CTrain, I watch all the traffic completely backed up, and so I don't need to worry about sitting in that traffic, basically. The CTrain's a lot faster.
Well, it's a way to be green and less traffic on the roads.
No traffic, no road rage. Don't need to park a car downtown. It's fast. Yeah.
This CTrain go on all of this city.
Yeah, they have a free fare zone, so you don't have to buy a ticket if you're within those few stations.
Hey.
It's fast. Like, I'm on the other side of the city, and it took 31 minutes to get here. Yes, I can drive, but I kind of like to get to work more relaxed.
What's one main improvement you'd suggest for the CTrain?
Maybe just coming more often, maybe providing a bit more space if possible on the train. Yeah. Better updates on if there are going to be issues, because there have been times where you get on a train and then you're at a stop at Sinalta for 10 minutes, but they won't tell you why, and you're kind of like, I gotta get to work kind of thing. So
sort of that lack of transparency, and just if you're going to be late, you're going to be late, fine, but you want to know about it in advance.
There's no Twitter page really that stays up to date to keep you on track of delays with the train. You're often in the dark if something happens.
adding more cars.
Okay.
I think a lot of people agree.
There has been a lot of security type issues, I think there's been significant improvements, but I think just continuing in that, just making sure that people can ride the CTrain safely.
And I think the cost too, I know parking downtown is expensive, but still $112 a month to ride a LRT a little bit is also a hefty price. And I think they just other cities have A, better resources to public transport, B, are a little bit better at administering it, and C, I think the prices are a little cheaper as well.
It's really, really good answers.
With the UK, where trains are everywhere, you get to different cities from trains and stuff, so it's kind of a different experience with CTrain.
You guys must notice that in Calgary, it's such a car city.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta drive this.
But though, I feel like we'd spend so much more money if we were driving.
Yeah, I think this one.
Gas.
Why do you think most people don't take the train?
They feel like it's more work.
Okay.
I think a lot of people don't understand until they actually try transit that it's better for the planet and not as much work as it might seem. Just to put that out there. A lot of people think, I can get in the car from my garage and go straight to work, and sometimes that works too. But a little exercise, walk to the train, and
Yeah, sometimes they can be a little bit hectic and get really, really busy around peak hours in the mornings. I used to get to work for 7:30 and the trains would packed like sardines.
Over Stampede.
Yeah.
Yeah, over Stampede.
If you could add a station or a few stations to the network, which stations would you add?
For sure the one out by the new hospital, by Seton and Mackenzie Town.
I take the red line, so I would say around Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
I objectively would say the one from the airport to downtown. You're seeing it in Toronto and Vancouver. I know Vancouver, they put it in for their 2010 games.
Oh yeah, the airport, that would be a good one.
Yeah, awesome. Is this your train, by the way?
My train.
Okay,
yeah,
I will let you go. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah,
thank
take
you.
care.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe for the newer parts of the city that are being built, that the train can be built into that, you know?
Yeah.
Like just make sure that the city's growing together instead of apart.
So there you have it. That's what Calgary thinks about using the CTrain. There are still improvements to be had, but we're building off of a great foundation.